Everybody. It is wonderful to be here. My name is Angela, and today I am very excited to introduce you all to our newest author, Ashley Zuidema. Ashley's book was released today in ebook. It is called Dear Mom, It's Me, I Miss You. Ashley, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So, without giving too much away, could you give our audience just a brief summary of what your book is about?
Yeah, my book is about my journey, I guess, through some avenues of my life. One of them that had struck me very hard was my mother's death. And, they say write what you know. So I wrote about that and like how it affected me and things like that.
That's amazing. That must have been tough.
It was.
I know now you chose to write the book um, in an epistolary format, in a
Yes.
letter format. Sorry, I'll just use my simple English to express your thoughts and emotions. So, could you just tell us what led you to decide on this particular style, and how did it help you convey the depth of your feelings?
So I chose that because as a kid, I always would like write letters and things,
Mhm.
to my family and what have you. So I kind of felt like doing it in a letter format would be good because then it would allow me to kind of like do a day by day or even like a month by month kind of thing. And it just talks about like as if I was talking to my mother and having a conversation with her. So that's why I chose that way.
Yeah, I that makes a lot of sense. I know. Yeah, after my father passed away, I expressed my feelings by writing letters.
Yeah. And even like when you go to therapy or whatever, they always say, well, try writing it in a letter, getting your feelings out in a letter, even if that person isn't in your life anymore. So I I just find that that was very soothing for me in a way,
Mhm.
I guess. And with this book, it really allowed me to kind of move past some of those like harbored feelings that I had. And also, it allowed me to get a lot off my chest with what, was happening at the time and um, things that I could have said and didn't say, that sort of thing.
Mhm. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So now with the book, you structured it into different life phases, capturing significant moments and emotions from those different phases. So how did organizing it this way um, contribute to the overall impact of your story when you were writing it?
I think putting it in different life event or life phases, I guess, made it to where I was able to really and I know it's going to be bad, but like it's really a way to convey like all the bad things that kind of like I harbored on, like when people die, a lot of times like, well, what do we do with those feelings? How do we, express them? Um, so there was also a lot of like other people in my life that were meaningful to me and special that had passed away. So I also wanted to include that in there as well.
Yeah, I mean, I found it very effective, especially because I know for me, um, like when my dad passed away, I kind of said, you have these before and after moments. So like these defining moments in your life where there's life before and
Mm-hmm.
then there's life after,
Yeah.
right? And the two will never be the same.
No, no, not ever.
Hmm. And so
Yeah.
especially between the second and the third part in the book, right? There's that very defining
Yes,
time.
yes. So like the second part of the book, the middle, is more or less, from the time that my mother got sick to the time that she passed. And then, like you said, there's life after that. So the last half of it was um me basically like kind of telling my mom, hey, this is what's happening in my life and this is, what happened. So um yeah, it definitely allows for different versions and visions on them. on the moments.
So true. Now, what is your hope with readers as they're reading through the book? What do you hope they take away?
Um, I did not structure it as a means of like a mental health thing. I more or less just structured it as a way to say, hey, you know, even though bad things happen to us, we can still move on. We can still do things with our life. And I guess in a way, I've always kind of wondered if my mom was proud of me. So it's kind of like just those things where, um, you know, I would want somebody to take away the fact that, hey, you know, you can do these things and people will still be proud of you no matter what.
Mhm. I mean, I have to say, Ashley, I commend you on your courage in sharing such an important and raw moment in your life, or like experience in your life, because it's not just a moment. Um, and I really hope that readers, you know, take away the idea that they're not alone in these experiences, that, you know, it's however you feel, however you are going through things, that's your way, it's the right way, it's
Right.
what you're doing. So I'm so excited that it is out in ebook today. It's coming out in paperback in 2 weeks. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I was super excited.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And so for everyone in our audience here, I mean, definitely go out, get your copy of Dear Mom, It's Me, I Miss You. Let us know what you think too. I mean, you can leave an Amazon review, you can write into She Rises Studios, you can connect with Ashley, let her know what is your biggest takeaway, what moment or section of the book struck you the most. Ashley, is there anything you want to leave our audience with before we go here?
Um, just know that, you know, like you said, you're not alone. Other people have experienced these sort of things, and it's okay to feel the way that you feel and do the things that you do, because it's part of who you are in your healing process. So don't be feeling like people are going to judge you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Ashley. I really appreciate you joining me today.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye now.
Bye.